Gatoh Move is a Japanese-based wrestling promotion. They are kind of a joshi promotion while also not being one. They usually have at least 1 or 2 men participating in the shows on average. They are very small time, not even having a ring, but instead wrestling a style called mat wrestling. It's very different from what you are probably used to, but it's pretty interesting. While they almost never have big matches because of the limited space and no ring, they have a special kind of flavor that is unique to them. They feel like a mom and pop shop in an industry of Walmarts. There is something special and heartwarming about this promotion because it feels like a family. They have a pretty large roster considering the size of their promotion. They recently doubled their roster size on August 28th of 2019. If you were looking for a fun show to enjoy compared to the higher produced and more serious toned other wrestling promotions, Gatoh Move is for you. Gatoh Move Experience is their new streaming service. For about $10 a month, you have access to any video put on there. They decided to start at the beginning of 2019 and upload the shows in order from there. Their upload schedule is usually about once a week on average. They also offer subtitles for the pre-match speeches and after-show speeches as well. The subtitles aren't the best, but they are good enough to not make you confused. You get unlimited access to these videos as long as you are a member, being able to watch them at any time. Their video player does not allow different visual settings, so it could be a problem for those who do not have good internet. They also upload older matches they call classics that happen usually around 2016 and earlier. These tend to be in a ring more often than not and usually include some higher profile names that you might recognize. I don't believe this service is worth it, and here's why. Almost everything I said in the previous section has a bad or downside to it. Starting with the subtitles. While it's true they subtitle the pre-show speeches and after-show speeches, it's also not true. They have uploaded 2 shows that took place in a ring at the time of this video, and both were not subtitled at all. I don't understand the decision making behind this, as the shows where they are in a larger arena with a ring are arguably their bigger shows, and some people might want to just watch those. Not subtitling them at all makes no sense. The equivalent would be if Stardom not subbing their Kirk and Hall shows for some reason. Another subbing issue is that they never sub mid-match speech, which isn't expected too much, since not even Stardom does that. But when you are charging a couple more dollars than Stardom, you would expect some kind of better service in the subtitle aspect. Also, the reason this is a problem is that Gatoh Move is a much more comedy-based promotion than Stardom, meaning they have entire matches where people are speaking while everyone stands around. These matches are completely boring with no subs. Their decision to start uploading shows a year old and go from there is also a terrible decision. This means every match they upload, half of the current roster is not present. When they use pictures including these new people on the site while not having a single match that includes them on it, it's a bit misleading. It's also going to be an incredibly long time before they catch up. They started by uploading a show that took place on December 30th of 2018 on December 28th of 2019. Since their first upload, they have uploaded 11 shows not counting the classics. 2 in December, 2 in January, 4 in February, 2 in March, and 1 in April so far. In about 5 months' time, they have uploaded only 11 shows, averaging out at about 2.2 shows per month. So, how many shows have happened since December 28th of 2019? 23 shows. 3 in December, 6 in both January and February, 5 in March, and 3 in April so far. I used April 10th of 2020 as the cutoff point for both, and December 28th of 2018 as the cutoff beginning point. That's an average of 4.6 shows per month, so I think you can see the problem here. At the pace they upload, compared to the pace they have new shows, the website will never catch up. Not only will they not catch up, they will fall even more behind. So how long will it take them to get to the August 28th show that introduced a bunch of fan favorite rookies? Based on their upload average of 2.2 matches per month, it will take them about 18 months to get to the show that introduced people like Rin Rin and Lulu Pencil. Almost a year and a half from now, before their service starts showing half their current roster. That means when you get to see them for the first time on the Gatoh Move Experience, They are no longer rookies. They have almost 2 years of experience behind them. I legit do not understand their decision making behind this. It's a terrible idea. So, at the end of the day, is this service worth it? No, not even close to worth it. They don't have a huge backlog to counterbalance being a year behind. They don't have half their roster on there and won't for almost a year and a half. For $10 a month, this just isn't worth it. I am a subscriber currently, but only until I could make this video. Until something changes and they start focusing on current stuff, I see zero point in spending that much money each month. I thought that during this pandemic that they would increase their upload speed and start getting caught up like Stardom is currently doing. But they are actually uploading less than they usually do on average. I really like watching Gatoh Move, but when you have to pay $10 a month to be a year behind with no signs of them ever catching up, it's just not worth it.